Hi, and welcome back to Disco Elysium, where we want to talk to the old lady here.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Don't you worry about me.
You're still worried? It's very worrying.
What you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence. Who are you? I'm no one, just an old woman who cleans these hallways. You live here. If you can call it a living. She spits on the floor before wiping it off with a broom. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. She juts out her chin, eyes shining. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world. She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while, even her sentences feel rusty. I have a few questions about those apartments. Ask away, policeman. Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment? The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume. Why is there a hole in the wall in the abandoned apartment? Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons passed through these halls. With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down? It's one of the residents on vacation. Their mailbox is overflowing. People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone. They'll probably just moved or died, hopefully somewhere else. What can you tell me about Cindy? The artist? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business, more than I can say for others. That's all. I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony. Yes, I know who you mean, the scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right? Somewhere in the building a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower. What's he in trouble for? No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives? Talk? The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath. What was so funny about that? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony, it's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening. That was the door that said an apartment number to remember. Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony to see if he's home. Thanks, I'm off. And we found out which door he's at. First off, we know that it's her apartment. Does that change something over here? Nope, it doesn't. Wait, but can I talk to you about the lady?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my...
And there goes my copyright. There goes the copyright claim that's coming every episode. It's now here again. We can talk to these, but let's do that in another moment. Let's first go to apartment 28. Oh, the one over there. Okay. The door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28, this is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives. Let's see if it's anyone's home. Knock on the door. No one answers. Look like the young man we're looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is the evening. We should return tonight after we finish our day's work, about 21 o'clock. Sounds good? What are you talking about? The smoke on the balcony. This is why we're here, right? You might know something about the murder, so tonight at 21? Sounds good. Okay, tonight at 21. I assume you're just reminding me of that. Ah, it was that one. Okay. Okay, so we're done with the apartment building. Except for those 2 doors that I haven't interacted with yet. But they may be for later, so I'm not really sure. Let's start here. The door has been closed with a padlock. A short drawer number on the board says number 11. Examine the padlock. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters, you won't get far otherwise. Knock. No reply. The chain cutters. And it was... no, not that one. Always the other one. Interfacing, you said. There. Nothing else. Interfacing is now at +1. That's an even chance. Ah, a 7. Perfect. The shackle snaps like a twig and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now. After you, detective. We're putting this one here and this one here. And also putting on my favorite gloves that are better than the other ones. Okay, nobody's living here. A flamboyant poster of a white star, real lithography. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. So we have this bust. Bust of Krasmazov. A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Krasmazov. Why does this tenant have a bust of Krasmazov in their bedroom? The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we've broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting. Father Masov, the statue of the working class. Salute. Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm. He leans closer to inspect the photos of revolutionaries on the wall. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems. Whoever lives here needs to learn how the economy actually works. I suspect that's exactly what they're trying to do. He leans closer to inspect the economic books on the table. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems. Krasmazov was a mass murderer, so I'm changing my opinions every second, yeah? There's nothing cool about keeping his bust on your nightstand. He was definitely controversial. He leans closer to inspect the photos. The tenant here seems to like him. He leans closer to inspect the photos of revolutionaries on the wall. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems. Okay. And we get a bullet and Semiresian lounge jacket. Gets conceptualization. The classic white summer jacket loved both by the Semiresian Communist Party and their accompanying subtropical drug trafficker. It fits you well regardless of your political ambitions. It will change for the disco as blazer or the pinball maker's coat, which has empathy and hand-eye coordination. This one has conceptualization. Do I have something in the pocket? Nope. I'm taking the pinball maker's coat instead. Nothing new to react to here. Okay. Maybe I failed at a hidden shack and there's something else in there? I have no idea. Knock on panel number 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side. Sounded like a woman's shoes. Knock again. This time the step come closer. Who's this? 3 minutes of female voice, very intense. This is the police. Open up. Do I have to open the door here? The clicking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant. Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside there. It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason. Okay. So this person we have to talk to later. So maybe that's our suspect. Okay, let's go out. Can I try to shoot at the body again, please? Ah, that's Kuuno S. I don't think I have anything to talk to her about.
Trying to sneak up.
Nope. What was the shack here again? Conceptualization, yeah, of course. Generally +2 now. Okay. You have a keen aesthetic sensibility, and Cindy's artistic impulses are infectious. So we are getting a good chance here. Okay. Oh, it worked. What am I looking here? Because you see it, finally, the wall is sublime. Look at it, the shadows, the colors. Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain. All the other walls and all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peered from the very face of God. More. Kim. Oh, wall, father. Kim, I must paint this wall, add even more beauty to it. Huh? He sounds tired of it all. Cindy the Skull has all the necessary materials. Talk to her. First, I know you're tired, Kim, but take another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty. Sure. I must talk to Cindy, get the necessary materials from her, if you must. Let's repaint that wall. That's important. That's my most important task of all times. Thank you for more copyright claims. YouTube CEO said that they removed the claiming for short clips, but it still gets claimed all the same. So nothing has changed on that part. And it's the same song every time.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Cindy, I need some paint and your brush too. What for? For art. It's for art, okay? Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about? Everything is sad and shit and we need art to make it okay, just give me the brush. Sounds like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art on my conscience. You see, you will all see and tremble. You're not gonna hold my breath, Piggy. You look like you'd suck at everything, really. Wow, that's an impossible conceptualization, Shaq. Let's try it. They do say the painter always paints his own portrait. I'm going to paint a self-portrait, but sort of, you know, from the inside to show people what it's like. That's pretty fucked up, even for you, Pigger. Okay, I won't do that. Please just give me some paint and a brush. I need to do some art. You're a real sad sack, you know that? Go ahead then. She drops the paintbrush at your feet. Art it up, but just try not to hurt yourself and no self-portraits. Oh, but I'm all out of fuel oil. You know what you should be able to find in your government-issued vehicle? Red dyed heavy fuel oil. Can't I use paint? Are you kidding me? Fuel oil is so much cooler. No way you're disfiguring that beautiful wall with something as pedestrian as ordinary paint. Kim, my friend, would you be willing to sacrifice some of your fuel oil for art? My fuel oil is for my kinema. Use your own fuel if you are unable to contain your artistic impulses, but please leave my kinema out of it. And we got an item which is Cindy's brush, a paintbrush belonging to Cindy the Skull, an aspiring artist. Its bristles smell nauseatingly of heavy fuel oil. Specks of red, orange and green paint cover the aluminium ferrule. And add even more beauty to the wall. Government marked heavy fuel oil we need. Okay. Oh, wait a moment. What do I have in my... 2 plastic tests. Okay. So we could go there, but it isn't really worth it. Oh, it would push me over 20. I'm going to the arbor before. I'll be just be finding money on the ground everywhere, so... Don't really be a problem. Need to go the lower way. We have 7 hours to inspect the harbor before we have to go back to the smoker. Have I set everything to Kuuno? Empathy.
Kuuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Kuuno, I found your shack. You found Kuuno's secret door to Kuuno's secret shack? It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in? I phase shifted through the roofing material. Shit, get the fuck out of here. You can't do that. He can't do that, Kuuno. He's trying. Fuck you. Fuck at you again. Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. Did you like it in there, Piggo? Kuuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right? What was with the pig at? Oh, that? Kuuno decapitates pigs? That's just a Kuuno demo tape. We're trying to send a message of some sort? Yeah, to the both of you. What you asking Kuuno's stone or Kuuno's gonna fuck your head off? I found a plate covered with powder residue. What about it? That's where Kuuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuuno Shazam. Kuuno rides the fucking lightning in their pig. Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes. What's with the tube of magnesium, Kuuno? It's a vitamin pig. Don't you know anything? He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it was. You could use some. It's magnesium, right? Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a barrel. Don't teach him, Kuuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuuno. I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time. You're not getting this pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything, like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo. Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you fucking die. Could I get into the harbor from the roof? Curse you fucking care, and how do you think Kuuno made all the docky boys the skims? Just gonna fly, pig. Is that it? Easy. Not for you, pig. Kuuno can't wait to see you get all scared and shit your pants. Kuuno can't wait to see you shit your fat pants. That's all there is to do then. Don't be a pansy, just jump. I've heard enough of this. Okay, we need empathy. Empathy.
Kuuno's like Kuuno's dad. Kuuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Okay, we could increase empathy. How many points do we have? 2. Yeah, let's spend a point for empathy. To unlock that again.
Kuuno's like Kuuno's dad. Kuuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Look at that 83% chance. Figure out what's going on with this kid. It's not Kuuno, it's Kuuno S. Interesting, how? Kuuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her. All in all, Kuuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone. Act on it, try and separate them. Kuuno, psst. Fuck you whispering about? He's whispering too, he's going with it, but watch what happens. Fuck you faggots whispering about? No, that's not faggots. That's another word. I've no idea what she's saying there. Fuck you whatever is whispering about. She puts extra stress into that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable. Ah no, it's faggots, but with asterisk before and after. Interesting. If Kuuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? If Kuuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig. This is it, you've got him, but be careful, you can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuuno look bad in this. What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy scary. Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane, dangerous. She smoked a man. She's done people in, probably even pigs. Stop talking to him, Kuuno. I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit. She understands what you're trying to do. You see. Did Kuuno not tell you? Kuuno told you. Kuuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuuno's got it under control. You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips. What do you mean she smoked someone? Kuuno means she's killed someone? That's right, she's a killer. Like actually a killer. His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before, but right now he not only means it, he's sincere. Really, isn't she too small to overpower someone? Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too, I'm pretty sure she has. Come on, she hasn't killed police officers. I know you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good things Kuuno's got her under control. Kuuno keeps her calm. A cop would be too large for her to overpower, but a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other children. The creature peers at you from over the fence. There's something searching in her eyes. Kuuno, do you think it's possible that she's killed other children? Kuuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies. Kuuno, that's what Kuuno is starting to think, yeah? You think she has anything to do with the dead man? Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuuno wasn't around, and she was with Kuuno. Where were you? Look, Kuuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it. He speaks the truth, my liege. You said she's insane. Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho cat-burning shit. She does the real deal. Whoa. Yeah. What's the real deal? Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know. And he doesn't want to even think about it. That isn't just another boast. What's that language she uses? Napakimpi? Fagari? Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit. What people? Crazy people? The fucking neckies? I don't know. Some things are too awful to dwell on. The neckies and the Nurunkaris might be some kind of defense mechanism. Is she your sister? Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in like a mad dog or some shit. Stray? Yeah, she was just there. He points at the apartment building behind the fence. What was that, Kuuno? Kuuno flinches, then lowers his voice even more. She was in the hallway, dripping wet by the fucking shoe rack in the dark. That hallway there with the janitor's closet. Yeah, that's the place. She was just bored up near the closet. Psychotile. Why was she dripping wet? Kuuno has no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days in the corner every time Kuuno went out. You said she got in. How? I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk under a pile of clothes like a dog. What about your parents? Kuuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there or thinks it's fucking Kuuno. Shit's all on Kuuno. Kuuno S, two of a kind. Why is she called Kuuno S then? 'Cause she fucking looks like Kuuno. You don't know her name? No one knows her name. Kuuno told you this shit was psycho killer. How are you dealing with all of this? How's Kuuno dealing with this? Kuuno's dealing with it just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with us. Waving your gun, mad dog shit. Kuuno remembers what you did there. Kuuno's got the shit under control. You need backup. I'm here for you. Listen, she's Kuuno's go-to. Kuuno's protecting her. You fuck with you fuck with Kuuno. You threaten her, you wave your gun around her one more time, try to take her away. This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now. I'm going to kill you, I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later and fuck you up, you understand? Understood, Kuuno. Alright, now we can do business. Business? Yeah, what do you want? Kuuno can hook you up with... don't hook him up with shit. See, relax, he respects the Kuuno. Kuuno made him respect the Kuuno. You just respect the Kuuno. You get all kinds of shit. Kuuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuuno. Get your hook pick. Get his hook in you. Then Kuuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pick hooker. See? It's detention and release with Kuuno. Now we're releasing the pant buying shit. That's on now too. 9% disco for Kuuno's pick. Kuuno can flex. Kuuno flexes for hobos. Kuuno sees you're in need. He spreads his hands like a baker presenting the good. A smile spread across his flushed face. Well, modular track pants give me savoir-faire and physical instrument. They're good. What was that about running you an errand and illegal narcotics, Kuuno? Kuuno gets it from his dad. Kuuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuuno gets its lightning on. Problem is Kuuno and his dad have a little falling out. Now junkies calling at Kuuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it. Okay. Dirty popo man is you. It's in there is Kuuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half the speed. Who's your dad, Kuuno? Kuuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revaco. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too. Are you sure you can take the most violent man in Revaco in your condition? How much material are we talking about? Like half? Half of what? A baggie, but not like in this vial? But that's not very much material at all. Fuck you talking about? Half a G? That shit is grind. Grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it. You can barely see it because there's barely any. I've made up my mind, Kuuno, and this is what's going to happen. Okay, Kuuno's listening. I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going in, after the most violent man in Revaco. Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuuno. Kuuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuuno when he's out. You just get in the apartment building. Kuuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door, police violence style, Kuuno style, and then it's action time. You're locked in the room with a violent fuckhead. Split a kilo with Kuuno is the task. That's it. Next time Kuuno sees you, you better have his shit. What the hell are you signing us up for here? Come on, Kim. Obviously I'm not gonna take it. We need to get drugs away from a minor. Okay then. I'm off. Okay, we can get back to Kuuno. We can get back to Kuuno later. Why could I just click that? Now not anymore? Okay, we have to take the way around again. But we are wrapping up loose ends here. I think that's the last part of the Kuuno story arc. So, we're definitely doing that now. Number 12 was directly behind this door. That's number 12, yeah? Yeah, that was 10 and 11, so that's number 12, yeah. Let's see what we need to do here. Ah, there's a chain. The shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the door frame with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Kuuno de Ruyter. Looks like we found where Kuuno's dad lives. And the place comes with 3 months of utility bills. We need to use the cutters. Snip, the cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door. Lieutenant looks worried. I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick. We're going to take my other item back. And save, because Kuuno's dad might be violent. He might be violent and not at home. Kuuno de Ruyter is the name on unfinished homework. Oh, it's from 2 years ago. Glossy erotica covers the wall, wrinkled from moisture. It's money. A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw. Lieutenant, I've located psychoactive substances on this table. Good, confiscated. The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room. Take the speed. You pocket the bottle if it was the most natural thing in the world. A speed bottle. How convenient, someone has equipped this tiny bottle of amphetamines with a straw. It's the lorryman's speed on the go. It would give me motorics. But I have the no benefits on drugs thing. Let's see. A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed, a stained parka, some towels and a duvet, some socks even. In the dark it looks like a nest. Hold up, Lieutenant, look at that pile of cloth. The lieutenant has covered his nose. Slowly reach out your hands. Something underneath there is breathing. It's not too late, no one's going to blame you for blacking out. You don't have to do this, just get out. Keep extending your hand towards the pile. Your hand touches a greasy duvet, covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl, there's something alive underneath it. It's deep, and suffering somehow. Pull the blanket off. You see a 60-year-old fat red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol, and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth. You don't have to take him down, he's already down. Can you miss this thing even alive? I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves. He points to a fleshy lump sticking out of the other end of the blanket. The limb seems to be twitching from time to time. And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Maxer on the sole. 3 toes are poking out of a hole. A groan rises from the man's throat, like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep. Listen. The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something, and then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs. You're awake, he's awake. His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again. At least he got to say his piece. Is this Kuuno's father we're seeing? Judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes it is. The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the windows falls into his half-open eyes. I was expecting something worse. I think he's still quite bad. I mean, what he has come to. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon, not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son. A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake. Hold on, what happened to his eyes? Can't you tell it happens to exceptionally committed substance users? They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight. He's gonna sleep it off, I know this shit. Suddenly the man starts growling. 3 words manage to escape his mouth along with a strong stench of alcohol. Fucking pigs? Look, he's trying to communicate. Maybe you should help him somehow. What's there to do? We could turn him on this side but so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on this side. Excellent form. We could take him to Remedy or St. Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical service. The almshouse would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few years, months, weeks. The pile of blanket grunts miserably. I took your amphetamine, old man. Silence, only heat emanates from the sleeping body. Leave. Are we here? The air stinks with something sour. And that just put us over the edge for a skill point. Now we have the Kuuno the kilo to split with Kuuno. Okay. Let's go to Kuuno, as we've successfully dealt with his dad. I expected something far worse. Okay, we spent almost an hour doing the Kuuno thing. And we have to speak to Kuuno again, so it will be dark before we go into the arbor. And we won't be going into the fisherman's place on the other side of the canal before tomorrow. Yay, copyright music again. It's like the 4th time. Maybe if I talk over it every time, maybe it won't get claimed, I have no idea. Kuuno, not other stuff.
Kuuno's like Kuuno's dad! Kuuno doesn't give a fuck about anything!
I took care of the drug situation. Alright, so you got Kuuno's kilo, so here's we do it. First you give Kuuno Kuuno's kilo, then Kuuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way, street way. Aren't you going to ask how I got past your dad? Words on the street as you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style, that's some sick shit. Not a single muscle moves on the man's face. Kuuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo. Then we shoot the shit. By kilo you mean gram, right? Kuuno knows what Kuuno means. Kuuno means gram. Alright, fair's fair. Whoa, that's heavy. He waves the minuscule bottle around, then slips it into his coat pocket. Out comes another similar vial from the sock above his running shoe. Here you go, more than half in there. Kuuno's fucking honorable like that. That was another bottle. There's no movement on the lieutenant's face as he stares intently at the trash container. Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig? I looked around in there. It's not the easy life you've going on in that apartment. The fuck do you know about Kuuno's life? Kuuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we got plans. Kuuno, I met your dad. Yeah, you do some bullshit. Sneak in. Is the hooker thing real? Kuuno, your dad is a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes. What? Fuck right, Kuuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuuno told you Kuuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuuno's dad. You got lucky pig. Kuuno knew this. Kuuno fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuuno knew you'd have a way in. Narrow window. Kuuno window. Whatever scary thing he might have been, now he's nothing. Kuuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit. Stroke shit. Kuuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times shit. Kuuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuuno's dad. Speed shit. Crime shit. Fucking on the bed. Kuuno's gonna go out like Kuuno's dad. Ravisher West style. Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuuno. There's a touch of grief in there. Fuck you. Talking sad, the kid breezes in and out like a boxer. Kuuno's got hard shit. Death shit. Nothing shit. You don't have to turn into that. Get your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuuno fucks it dead. Faggot, you think because you bought Kuuno 1 gram of speed we are friends now? Turn into Kuuno and turning into shit. Kuuno is that shit. Kuuno won. You won, Kuuno. The little relief is palpable. The little head jumps up and down behind the fence. He did not win. There's a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the face of certainty. There was a textbook with your name on it in the apartment. Yeah, so fucking what? It says Kuuno, not Kuuno. Kuuno de Ruyter. Fuck, are you talking to Kuuno about that kitty shit? I like it, Kuuno de Ruyter. He's fucking trying to fuck you again. Fuck out of there. Kuuno knows it's fucking lame. That's why Kuuno changed it. Kuuno can change his name into anything. Kuuno gotta change my name into faggot? Don't change your name into that, Kuuno. There were tons of unpaid utility bills there. Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit. Find a job, pay them yourself, your dad can't handle things anymore. Fuck that shit, Kuuno's gonna move underground, Elysium shit, ancient shit. Kuuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb. Yeah, in a tomb, Kuuno. Okay, let's conclude this business. Yeah, Peg, this shit is done. Now get the fuck out of Kuuno's face. Kuuno needs to drop the bomb. Okay, I'm off. Okay, I could buy the pants if I so want to. But we'll maybe do that later because we want to go this way now. Okay, new place to explore. Take a short look around. Can we go to that from... No, we can't do that from here. Okay. Let's go this way first. Okay, we have this. This is... Doorway is going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. We get a postcard. Do I have the... Yeah. That's health. 0.7 now. That's great. Okay. So... I assume we have to jump from here. So let's grab the money and the other money that I completely didn't see. Let's go a few places here, like to see if there's something else I missed. No. Okay, so next episode we're gonna jump down there to see how we land down there and to break our legs. Okay, have a nice day. See you tomorrow.